Okay, running another quick test here for Teacher Learning Cast, looking to see if we can set up Get Vocal as a possible platform for our future broadcast. We're specifically testing to see whether or not we can push this out successfully to Facebook. And I see now what I... Okay. All right, it looks like I see what I did wrong here before. So just for the record here, I'm testing Teacher Learning Cast, looking at Get Vocal. And one of the things I was doing wrong, trying to push this out live to Facebook, was that there's a second step. Once I go live and Get Vocal, I need to go in and into Facebook and go live. It's before it actually appears here on the page. So I think now I am live in Facebook. I see now the broadcast. This is a little bit easier with two different monitors. And so, yeah, it looks like it's, yeah, okay. So it is being sent out live. It looks like I'm also live in YouTube and presumably also live via Periscope, being able to push out to all three socials. And things are working now. So Lokesh, I thank you for your comments there. Clarified basically when I set up this new broadcast and Get Vocal, all of the presets from my default settings carried over. So I didn't have to go in and copy and paste those again, that they populated automatically when I set up the new broadcast here in Get Vocal. But I'm going to run a test here in a few minutes, or about an hour or so, actually, a couple of hours from now. I'm going to run another test with Petey, my co-host, again, just to get a little bit familiar with Get Vocal. And Lokesh, thank you again. Thanks for reaching out and for your support. I appreciate that. And again, we want to see about using Get Vocal for Teacher Learning Cast. We want to post and be able to reach out to our audience and encourage anyone who wants to be part of the conversation to feel free to get into Get Vocal. That's GETVOKL.com, GETVOKL.com. And it makes it quite easy to come in. You can grab a spot. You can be part of the conversation. If you want to just contribute to the chat in Get Vocal, you can do that. If you want to pop in, if you have a video and microphone, there are 4 spots total, and Petey and I will be taking up 2 of the spots. So we'll have 2 spots where others can come in and out and again, be part of the conversation. It's my understanding too that the chat will not appear in the recording. So the chat will remain just for those who are in Get Vocal and who are participating in the live broadcast. So again, this is just a quick test, Teacher Learning Cast. Feel free to take a look at our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/TLC ELT. That's facebook.com/TLC ELT. And most, if not all, the recordings that we've had in the past will appear there in Facebook. We also have a YouTube page, but I think the easiest thing to do if you're new to Teacher Learning Cast and you want to be part of the community is to check out our Facebook page. And we're looking at possibly broadcasting throughout the week. I think we're going to try tonight, in fact, to continue with our broadcast, but in the evenings, and in hopes that we get more teachers and educators, trainers, coaches, who want to be part of the conversation to join us in the live broadcast. We want this to be as open and dynamic as possible. And so we want to try that, see how it works. And again, if you're watching this in Facebook, take a look at Get Vocal if you want to be a part of the conversation. It's GETVOKL.com. And feel free to jump in and be a part of the conversation. Okay, it looks like Petey has joined us from his classroom. Hello, Petey. Don't want to interrupt your class there, but it looks like he's in the midst of it. And that's good to know. that's able. He's able to join in with his cell phone from his classroom. And yeah, I think that's it. Again, everything looks good. I've got Facebook open. And again, if you're new to Get Vocal and you're pushing this out, that to broadcast via Periscope and Facebook, there's a second step involved that you need to go in and go after you go live and Get Vocal. You need to go live in Facebook and in Periscope. There's a second step that's, I don't think, necessary when you push it out to YouTube. YouTube is automatic. You set it up. Once you go live and Get Vocal, you're good to go in. Okay, that was interesting. I just got pushed out, but it looks like I'm back in. It looks like I'm still recording, so this is interesting. Let's see how this turns out in the recording. But I was just talking away, and I got pushed out of the room. But it does look like we're still broadcasting. So I'll check this in the recording as well. But basically just wanted to run a quick test, again, using Get Vocal, pushing it out to YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope. All right. And so if anybody wants to reach out and wants to be part of the conversation, feel free to contact me beforehand. If you want to set up something formally, you want to talk about something that's that you're doing in class, of course, you can jump in anytime and be part of the conversation. Okay, using presenter mode. Lokesh says using presenter mode helps if you are single person cammed up in the room. Okay, I'm not sure I follow. Using the presenter mode, I guess that's the mode I'm in. If I'm the moderator, if I'm the one that sets up the broadcast, I'm assuming that's what you're referring to when you say the presenter mode. Helps if you are single person cammed in the room. Okay, not sure I follow exactly. Okay. Oh, I see. All right. Okay, so this is different. You know, the setting here is a little bit different than last time I was here. I see now what you mean. There's a switch to the normal mode and a presenter mode. So now I'm going to go to the presenter mode. Okay, I gotcha. So here, my face is larger here on the presenter mode. So I guess, so Lokesh, my question is, oh, great, excellent. It was an upgrade. So this was an upgrade, something that they just recently changed. Awesome. A quick question though, Lokesh, if someone else were to grab the spot in the broadcast and they started speaking, would this automatically pan and would their face, whoever's talking, go in the large space here at the bottom, similar to Hangouts? Or is it a manual operation where someone would have to click? And how does that work? Or I don't know if you want to join in and test this. I would appreciate it because, again, this is all new to me, this presenter mode. My question is basically if this presenter mode, if whoever's speaking automatically gets panned over to the large space, and then the other, then I guess I would go into, no, the host has the option to choose, okay, who has become the presenter. All right, well, that's fine. I think it would be nice, though, in the future, maybe this is something you're working on, for that to be automatic. So if whoever's speaking, it automatically goes large. Again, exactly like what Hangouts does. I like that feature, and also the feature of being able to force whoever's in the larger space. I think there's a benefit for both having that a manual operation and also an automatic operation. Again, just basically how Google works. I think that's a very good setup. So hopefully that's something you're working on, but certainly appreciate this option now of having this a little bit larger. And I'm curious how this is going to look in the recording. If whoever's speaking, if the person speaking will only be the one to appear in the recording, or if those who are along the bottom will also appear in the recording. Do you know if that's the case? because I'm going back now to the normal mode, and I'm assuming all will appear in the recording. Excellent. But I'm assuming in the normal mode, only the person speaking appears in the recording, because I don't recall offhand now how that works. In fact, I'm not sure if I've even tested this before with other people. So again, my question is, in the normal mode, the recording will remain the same. All right. So everybody shows up regardless of which mode you're in. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I like this option, and I know Get Vocal is undergoing changes. I'm sure they're looking at improving all the time, and certainly appreciate this latest change here, the presenter mode and the normal mode. So we'll be taking advantage of that, certainly, depending on how many are in the room, because I could certainly see if it's more conversational, more kind of dynamic conversation between various, that the normal mode might be the best way to do it. If there's one where someone is really speaking for a long period of time or what have you, that it might be better to have the presenter mode. But great. Cool. All right. I think I'm going to stop there. Again, this has just been a quick test. Teacher Learning Cast. You can check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/TLCELT. And we're looking at possibly broadcasting this evening, changing. At least we want to experiment with Get Vocal to see how this works for our periodic broadcasts that we do, talking about all things education, specifically mainly related to English language learning, because that's our context, but many of the topics obviously are going to be applicable to general education, those who are interested in training, coaching. It's pretty wide open as far as the topics that we tend to cover. So I'll go ahead and stop for now. Thanks for listening, and we'll probably run another quick test here in a couple of hours with PD, again, just to continue testing this and becoming a little bit more familiar with this new platform. Get Vocal, GETVOKL.com. Thanks, Lokesh, for your assistance. Thanks, everyone, for listening. We'll check back with you a little bit later.